Hello and good morning, everybody. Emmett Ferguson here, and I wanted to make this quick video about this brand. You've probably seen ads about it on YouTube or Facebook, but this new drink, it's a coffee alternative called Mud Water. I just had my first batch today. I just took my first drink, made my first cup of Mud Water, MUD/WTR. It's got masala chai, cacao, lion's mane, cordyceps, some great ingredients in it, and so far it's been a great alternative to coffee. Now I just had my first sip, or first few sips, and it came with a creamer, and I added coconut milk to it. It's super easy to make. So all you do is you take a scoop of this, you take 1 scoop of Mud Water, you put it into a cup, and then all you do is you add hot water. And on top of the hot water, you use a little frother. This came with a little frother. You push the button and it automatically froths it for you. And you froth it, stick it in the cup, you froth it, and it's basically ready to go. I added a little bit of coconut milk to it. And it is absolutely delicious. Now, what I think is really interesting is I was listening to this Audible book the other day. I think it's called Your Brain on Food. And it was talking about how, like, caffeine can have this effect on you that's like a negative effect. So like if you do take a lot of caffeine, of course, we know about the jitters. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad for you. I'm just saying that too much caffeine can start to make you feel anxious, and we all know that. This book has talked about it, and maybe not everyone experiences it, but caffeine, they said that one study showed that too much caffeine can make you see the negative things in people's actions. So if someone was to like pass you on the street and accidentally bump into your shoulder or whatever, and you didn't like that, caffeine is supposedly more likely to make it so that you take that as a negative, someone that had a negative intent. So I guess in a workplace, man, if that was to manifest or show itself in a workplace, that might be something like, your coworker forgets a task and suddenly you think that they're a bad person or they're trying to sabotage you. So caffeine, supposedly too much caffeine can have that effect. And this Mud Water only has 1/7 the amount of caffeine of coffee. Now again, caffeine is not bad for you. I'm just saying that the research in that book showed that too much caffeine can have a potentially negative effect if you want to be a good productive person. And if you've ever noticed, like, in the morning you're kind of grumpy, but then you take a lot of caffeine and you start to like notice all the world around you, and you start to like think potentially negative things. You can maybe want to cut back on your caffeine. But anyway, I mean, this isn't like a PSA about the dangers of coffee or anything. We all love our coffee. But in terms of alternatives, who has found an alternative? I mean, it's really tough to find, and it looks like Mud Water has done a great job. I mean, they've got some great ingredients. Lion's mane and cordyceps alone, we know, as maybe some of you know, are very beneficial to your body and health. I think cordyceps was on the Tim Ferriss or Rich Roll podcast, and they were talking about how cordyceps is really good, especially for your overall fitness and health. So some really interesting ingredients there. And cordyceps itself the actual like organically farmed cordyceps can fetch up to like $1,100 an ounce if you look at the prices on the internet. So the fact that I'm sure this might have some other type of cordyceps. I'm sure it's probably maybe made in some way that makes it more affordable, because this is a very, very affordable tub of Mud Water, and this is just my first taste of it. It's pretty darn good. Now, I didn't drink it as most would say, as you would say with coffee, black. I didn't take it black. I took it with creamer and some coconut milk, and it's really good. It tastes like, it's got a light flavor of cinnamon, of course, because it's got cinnamon in it, as you can see in the ingredients here. It's got a little bit of cinnamon in it, turmeric. Flavor's pretty decent. I like it. And I think, I can see the potential for this. Imagine just opening a coffee alternative truck that has like you know, 10 different alternatives of coffee. Now, obviously, you know, if you actually want to open a business, you probably want to limit it to like 1 to 3 choices. But I can see like a boba shop opening with mud water, or like, I mean, this is going to be huge. If you're like a business person, I mean, take a look at this company just in general and try it out. But if you're even not a business person, you just want to find a coffee alternative, or you've never really gotten into coffee and you're just like not super into coffee and you just want to try something different, then this might be a worthwhile experience for you. And again, that's mud water, and the one that I got included, the version that I got included a frother, it came with 2 of these, and it's pretty delicious, pretty good. And so far I feel all right. You know, I just woke up, took a shower, had my mud water, so I'm sure you know, a lot of that is just being refreshed and awake. But to add to that, having this mud water included, and to be able to brighten up the morning with that, I'm sure it is going to have a good effect, and I feel good right now. So that's why I'm making this video. Be sure to check out good old mud water with your masala chai included, cacao, lion's mane, cordyceps, chaga, reishi, cinnamon, turmeric, Himalayan salt. All of those ingredients, you know, have some research on it about how valuable they are to your body. So it's like just having some energy, but also with a nice, refreshing, good ingredients that, you know, overall help your body to feel better, rather than just one single ingredient coffee. But with that said, they've done a great job of mixing these ingredients and offering it to you in a nice hand-sized can. And with that, thanks for watching this. Be sure to check out Mud Water and have a great day.